What's up, gang? Happy Monday. I wanted to jump on and share with you guys one of my favorite meals. I probably cook this at least once a week. My name is Amanda Nybert. I'm a registered dietitian if you're catching this on the replay. And my goal is to help you guys simplify nutrition. Like, why do we make it so complicated? And why is this one piece of hair sticking straight up? I love it. But I love a concept called meal automation. And I encourage you guys to consider, implementing something similar in your life. I always tell my busy working moms, busy stay-at-home moms, busy people, we're all busy in some way. Consider writing down five would be a good start. 5 to 10 of your family's favorite recipes, okay? Your family's favorite meals, like the meals you know they're gonna eat. Most likely, those are gonna be great, healthy meals for you to serve. Or maybe you make a couple of tweaks. I'm gonna show you how I make a couple of tweaks in this meal to serve me the best, and you go from there. I always make fun of my mom because we literally ate the same 5 meals every week for our entire life, and we never complained. I mean, it was either like you eat what I put on the table, or you don't eat. Nowadays it's like everyone's like a short order cook, and nobody's got time for that. So this is one of my favorite quick meals. This can be a great low carb meal. It can be a great regular carb meal, depending on what products you use. It can be a great vegan meal. It kind of checks all the boxes. So my main goal, I've been talking a lot about, we have 14 weeks left in 2021. Are you going to use the next 14 weeks to make small, sustainable changes, to work on little things that will set you up for success in the new year? Or are you just gonna eat like an asshole for the next 3 months and start fresh in January? So many people do. Don't do that, okay? That's what I encourage you not to do. Because you can do a couple of small things over the next 14 weeks that are gonna put you in a better place come January 1st versus if you choose to do nothing. So one of my small things that I'm committing to is my protein goal, okay? Guys, I talk a lot about protein. Protein is the most important macronutrient for weight loss. Most likely, you're not getting enough protein in your diet. So that's one thing that I'm really focused on. I'm not probably going to be tracking much over the next 3 months, but I am going to be uber focused on hitting my protein goal. So how do I do that? All right, so I'm going to show you. This is one of my favorite meals. It's just pasta, okay? So I've got some great gluten-free pasta. One of the things that I teach in my lean program, which we just had a session that started today, is making permanent changes in your pantry, okay? One of the permanent changes that I made in my pantry years ago was gluten-free pasta. It tastes just the same, guys. Like, your kids will never know the difference, all right? So this is easy for me to eat on a regular carb day, if I'm eating 150 to 200 carbs. And then if I need to do something on a low carb day, like if it's, a low carb offering, I'll use spaghetti squash. So I have some of that. This I'll also kind of even mix in with the regular pasta. This is kind of my vegetable for tonight. But I also love this edamame pasta, okay? So I start out with a pound of ground beef that I've just browned and added some Italian seasoning to. I actually went ahead and cooked up 2 pounds because another meal that we have every single week is tacos, okay? So we're always having tacos. We're probably always having pasta, and nobody complains those 2 nights. And mama loves that, okay? So I've got a pound of ground beef. It's about 16 ounces of ground beef, which is about 90 grams of protein, okay? So when I divide that, between all of us, it's about 23 grams of protein per serving, all right? but I need about 35 to 40 grams of protein in this meal this afternoon, kind of based on what I've eaten. My protein goal, again, all you gotta do to figure out how much protein do you need per meal, take your protein goal, it should be at least 75% of your body weight, and divide it by 3, okay? So my protein goal is 120. I need at least about 40 grams at each meal. So 23 grams of protein ain't gonna cut it for me, okay? But that's why I love this edamame pasta, because one serving has 24 grams of protein. There you go. So I'm gonna have my meaty sauce with some of my edamame pasta. I'm gonna add some more volume because I'm a volume eater. I need lots of volume. I'm gonna add some spaghetti squash, and I'm gonna hit my protein goal beautifully today, okay? Now, a couple of things about pasta that I like to mention. I also have this gorgeous salad that I'm gonna talk to you guys about. Roasted golden beets, tomatoes, onions. Get ready for it, okay? That's gonna be a really good one. So, if you're looking at portioning out pasta, rice, those products really need to be measured dry, I know. You don't want to measure them after you cook them. You kind of want to measure them before you cook them. So I just have my scale here. Actually, I'm going to get a plate, like a paper plate, because I think it'll be easier to measure this out. I've got my water boiling. The other nice thing about this pasta is it cooks in 3 to 4 minutes, so it's really quick. So I'm going to zero that out. And one serving is 56 grams, okay? So I'm going to weigh out 56 grams. Also, this pasta, it's just soybean. It's non-GMO. It's gluten-free. I don't know. It's organic. Love it. All right, so that's 43 grams. So this is going to be a really nice, large serving of pasta, which I like because I like volume. I need food, people. Okay, so there is 54 grams, so almost perfect. So now I'm gonna cook this. Okay, 56. So I'll cook this, and this will be my one serving of pasta, and it'll give me an extra 24 grams of protein. So I love this product. I love this product. So if you're measuring out your pasta, if I was cooking this for my family, like let's say we're all eating this, and I needed to kind of understand the macros. One serving is 56 grams. I would weigh it out, but I would weigh out, 4 times that. So almost 220 grams. And then I would just portion it out, individually, I would take a 4th out for myself. So I just wanted to mention that. I'm gonna use one of my favorite sauces. I love this Rao's sauce. There's actually a lot of really healthy pasta sauces out there. Whenever I'm looking at a food ingredient, a food product, I'm looking for, foods that have the least amount of processed crap in it. Again, if you walk in my pantry, I've got, 100 bags of hot Cheetos. So I am perfect over here. And I'm not saying that you've got to be perfect, but there are a lot of pasta, very inexpensive pasta sauce like ragu and anything. But I would just, take a quick glance at the ingredients. I love this pasta sauce because it is low in sugar. It's only got 4 grams of sugar. It is low in carbs. It's only got 6 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fiber, so 5 net carbs. It's even got a little protein in it, 2 grams of protein. But the ingredients are just like perfection. Whole peeled tomatoes, olive oil, so there's no seed oils, there's no canola oil, vegetable oil in it, which we want to stay away from those. Onion, salt, garlic, basil, red crushed pepper, black pepper, oregano. I can read all of those ingredients. Like this, it literally is organic soybeans. That's the only ingredient, we love that. So I love this sauce. My kids, we actually all like the spicy version. And I picked up a spicy version from Trader Joe's that was really good the other day. So we're gonna be eating that. And then I'm making this unbelievable, it's tomato season. So I've got sliced tomatoes. I roasted some golden beets. They're super mild. So golden, you'll see them kind of underneath the red tomatoes. They're yellow. So roasted some golden beets in my Instapot, super easy. DM me if you want the recipe. Red onions, and then I've got some of this, pecorino. I can never say it right. Pecorino. Let me know if I'm saying that right. You know I'm so horrible with just reading in general. Pecorino Romano, which is an Italian cheese that is cow-free. So this is actually made with sheep's milk. So it's 100% pure sheep's milk. So this is the cheese that I use. You know, my goal is to be cow dairy-free 80% of the time. Progress, not perfection. This would be amazing with some burrata. I think I found some buffalo milk burrata, which I could use. Or, you know, 20% of the time I would just use mozzarella burrata. But since I'm, you know, trying to mind my P's and Q's before I go on our big lean retreat, I'm trying to do better. So this is going to be super yummy. Just going to sprinkle that. So that's going to be kind of like my little cheese that I sprinkle all over this salad. And then I'm going to top it with some balsamic vinegar and some olive oil. I actually had a client send me these beautiful Cave Creek Company. It's in Arizona. Yeah, so good, so good. I mean, when you can buy like single sourced olive oil, do so. Mom and pop olive oil, just because olive oil is kind of one of those products that there's a lot of counterfeit stuff out there. So I'm just gonna pour a little bit on that. And then I love balsamic vinegar. You can never go wrong with that. Ooh, it's almost like, and it's a little bit on the thick side, so I love that, yummy. And then I'm gonna top it with some fresh basil. So this is gonna be just a really nice, refreshing kind of, I mean, I keep saying summer, but it's, you know, it's not really summer anymore, it's kind of fall. Salad that we're gonna eat up as well. I'll probably throw in a couple of pieces of garlic bread for the kids, whatever makes them happy. And voila, you know, we've got a, I'm gonna go ahead and put that in there. Just a really easy, cancel, off, a really easy dinner, you know, super simple. It's gonna come together really quickly. You're gonna hit your protein goals. You're gonna manage your macros. You're gonna be gluten-free. You're gonna be cow dairy-free. You're gonna add lots of color, vegetables. I love all this. We've got green, we've got red, we've got yellow. We've got lots of herbs and spices, which are really really important for us. And it's simple. So let me know what questions you guys have with regards to getting dinner on the table quick and easy. I would love to hear, if you're watching this on the replay, your go-to meals. Ours are pasta. We do this at least once a week. Tacos. We do that a lot. We typically will probably do like a steak, broccoli, and like a sweet potato or something, and then kind of fill in the blanks throughout the week. We love a lot of Mexican, like carnitas and fajitas and things like that. So I hope this is helpful. If you found this helpful, please, after I post this, I'm gonna post it on my story, share it. I know it's really hard to share on Instagram right now, but go to your stories, click the little face icon, click the share button, share it with your friends and family so they can see it as well. And have an amazing Monday. Talk to you guys soon.